Checking. Okay, now I hear it. So I suggest if you can take the front rows, because maybe more comfortable to see the screen, but that's okay. That's okay, your choice. But okay, let's start. Let's start this workshop. I can zoom my screen, but this is the top level I can do it for not losing anything important on my screen. So thank you for attending the workshop, and this workshop will be about Jira reporting, or more precisely about Jira reporting using the eazyBI app for Jira. And yeah. Yeah. And my focus today will be to demonstrate you relatively new features of eazyBI app for Jira, which are focused on using different AI assistants. And so okay, it's obvious that AI assistants are all around us now, and yeah, we don't know yet how it will impact our lives in long term. But what I can say from my experience, and that's one change in our everyday work, is that with the help of assistants, we expect that some tasks that required us a lot of searching, a lot of trying out, try and fail, and exploring, they are becoming much easier. And yeah, if we know what we want to achieve, and if we can formulate it for assistance, then and actually, if we know that this result is feasible and achievable, then assistants will do for us that things. And the same is true also for this difficult thing of complex reporting. And eazyBI app, which is reporting app, is also integrated several AI assistants to make this job easier. My name is Jānis Plūme. I am working for eazyBI now more than 9 years. Most of my time in eazyBI, I was a support consultant, so I know most of features of eazyBI, but recently I changed my role to developer. So I have previous background also as a developer, but it is quite obsolete, and switching now to this developer role was absolutely smooth. And of course, because software development now is something completely different. It was even half a year ago. Yeah, because of AI and because of different assistants. Today we will mostly I will do demonstration of how to create reports and how to make it easy, how to do it easier by the integrated assistants into eazyBI. There are a few of them, quite a few of them, and we will go through some of them gradually. But first we will shortly recap on what eazyBI app is designed for. Then I will demonstrate how to make report this traditional way. And yes, it is also eazyBI app actually is designed for allowing to do that with drag and drop, but not always possible. And then we will check how to make actually the same things by the help of AI assistants. So I expect that you can now just relax and try to follow what you can see on my screen. And I don't object if you have some questions, then you can ask immediately. So we will not devote some specific session for questions, or you can you are welcome if you haven't yet visited our booth. So come and ask, and we can have a talk about eazyBI today or tomorrow. So first, just a short recap is that what is eazyBI, and that is actually a business intelligence tool. It is initially created as general purpose, not for Jira, but probably the most popular product, by far the most popular product, is this app for Jira. And yeah, you can also have eazyBI as a standalone analytics system for your on your premises, eazyBI private product. You can also use eazyBI as an online analytic tool on eazyBI.com site. But yes, in Atlassian ecosystem, eazyBI is an app for Jira, for Confluence, where you can analyze your Confluence page statistics and make similar reports as for Jira. And yes, the eazyBI app has always been as close as possible for both cloud and data center platforms. So if you are now in the process of migration from data center to cloud, yeah, eazyBI migration of eazyBI will be the least problem for you. Well, here is a long list of different standard integrations that you can have with eazyBI app for Jira, Jira Software and Jira Core, also Jira Service Management, where you can analyze the SLA data, and you can also take the assets data and import into eazyBI. Yeah, Confluence, also DevOps tools, and several most popular apps on Jira, Tempo testing apps, and well, here you see some more maybe familiar. And if there is something that Jira doesn't know, you have option to create your custom data source and import data from databases, from REST APIs, from spreadsheets. And we also are looking for new integrations in similar tools. Here is monday.com, where eazyBI is available, and also maybe some others. So that's short overview. But now I will demonstrate how you can create one report with eazyBI standard. Well, this is the traditional way with drag and drop, and it's quite a maybe a bit advanced report, but it is still possible to do that with standard options of eazyBI. It is a lead time distribution histogram showing this on the x-axis is a resolution days interval, and the bars showing how many issues are resolved within each day interval. So, and this line shows percentage and shows the percentage cumulative. So showing how this resolution interval accumulates over to reach this 100%. So that's and one more maybe interesting thing is this custom coloring, and some parts are colored in darker and other in lighter. I will explain how what does it mean. So, but now let's try to do that from scratch. Here I am on our demo account, which is actually public. I can play around here, but I cannot save anything here. So I know that that my report will need this interesting dimension, which is resolution intervals. So, and I can select them and actually they are, this is pre-calculated dimension showing the intervals of days, split by 10 days, and show how many issues are within each interval. Well, I know also that I will need to work with the resolved issues, yeah, because some of issues are not resolved and those are in none, so I don't need these issues created. I will switch off this empty rows here, and it's maybe something already that basic that I will need. So if I need percentage, there are functions in eazyBI, and I can select it as a standard function, and it shows now already percentage of all. But actually my goal was to create the cumulative, so I can create a cumulative sum on top of my percentage. So, and that is what I will need. So it seems that numbers are fine. I switch to bar chart. I probably need vertical. I obviously need to put percentage on a separate axis, because having the issue counts and percentage on the same axis doesn't make sense. Okay, now this is okay. I know that I would like to have this line on with dash line, and also color it green. And yes, we are already much closer, except that I need to color this this bar chart. And here is one more good thing that that we can make a very flexible custom coloring. So I know that I will cumulative story points, cumulative issues resolved, and it is a percentage. And I will mark top 20% in darker green. Default will be somewhere in the middle, and the rest 20% will be lighter. So, and I apply here, and we are there. So I maybe want to add the data labels, which is very much the same. So that is traditional way, and you will agree that it will requires the knowledge of my data model, and it requires quite a lot knowledge about my eazyBI tool configuration options. Yeah, and here is where eazyBI assistants come in, and will probably help you to make it through easier. So before we go to assistance, just a short reminder that this report and many other reports are available on our demo account, and this is publicly available, and you can use this export-import option to check, to take eazyBI report definition from the template and import and reproduce back in your Jira instance. So here comes eazyBI assistance, and I will try to cover 6 of them. That's close to all, but and very much those the most popular ones. So eazyBI approach is to integrate into app several and very much focused ones for very limited area of the app, and yeah, from time to time we implement new ones, and those are what we have now, and we will go. Yeah, our effort now in eazyBI is very much focused on training our assistants. We are testing them all the time and providing these additional instructions to make them more competent and yeah, more reliable, because AI can make mistakes. So now I will switch mostly to demonstration, and there's, and I will demonstrate several prompts and how our results look like. But just to say that it will not be most of them will not be the live AI assistants. I have these prompts already predefined, and we have this prompt history feature in eazyBI, so you can always recall back what you have talked. I will go through the history mostly, but I can assure you that that's not fake. Yeah, it is what I did 1 or 2 days ago. So here. And first thing I want you to show is what you can have if you want to have the general understanding about eazyBI. And this is our what we call its home assistant or general assistant. It is made as visible as possible here on the home screen. Yeah, and you can. I would advertise this assistant in 2 ways. First, I know that we have. That's not exaggeration. We have good documentation page, and you most likely you can find good things there. But searching is boring. Searching is prone to errors because of synonyms or names that you maybe don't know and want to use your own. That is where language models are excellent. So they will answer in your terms, and they will answer also in your language if you would like to ask them something. But this is maybe the best gateway to our documentation. And I have some history of the first one is I don't really understand what does it mean, but our agent can answer a question probably about how to share reports with the those who are not Jira users, and it explains you how to make public access, and what you need to be careful of. Yes, that's a way how to learn, how to check documentation, how to learn eazyBI, and you may ask also some general questions. I showed you that report is built from dimensions and measures, and you can have explanations about what does it means, and also see the list of links for how to learn. Or you can ask, how can I build some report, and it will give you explanations on step by step. We will see in a minute that you can ask it, and another agent can do it for you right away. But you can use this as a learning tool for understanding how you could use eazyBI, and how you can create reports from according to your requirements. So that's we may just maybe some other interesting. Okay. Here, I will touch later in other contexts also my favorite topic about JQL. It is you probably know this very powerful feature of Jira, that you can query Jira for issues, and many customers before implementing eazyBI use JQL for some reporting purposes. They export Jira tickets and push it to the spreadsheet, and then makes analytics. So you can have explanation how you can use this JQL logic to somehow reproduce that in eazyBI. There are several ways, and I will touch them later in a minute. So, but now we will switch to the most popular assistant used in eazyBI. It is a report builder. And I will demonstrate you the history of how this report, one report can be created. And I just tried to pretend as if it was a typical customer who actually doesn't know at the beginning what actually they need. So, and ask questions, and it's very normal that you when you see the result, you probably would like to do something more and more and more, and then you finally get to the actual result you want. So, and here that is I open now the report creation dashboard, and here this some customers mentioned that this button is not very well visible. So, but it's still here. It's a standard pictogram of AI assistants. So, and here is report builder assistant I opened. So I have the history, and it is quite long history with more than 20 chat messages. So, and I started with my simple query: how many stories are resolved in selected period, whatever it might mean. So, eazyBI assistant explains some thoughts about how this report could be created and generates a report definition. So the same idea of transferring report is used here, that our agent is generating definition. And I can load it immediately and see immediately my results here. Yeah, well, it is something, yes. But I wanted to see something a little bit different. I maybe want to see specific year, and one specific project. So after adjustment, so I can again load my report. So I can see now added page filters for me, and this looks maybe closer to what I need. But then I finally understand that maybe I want to see to create some leaderboard and split this results by assignee. So, and so the next iteration is, okay, this report is added and split here by different users here. Well, looks a bit too messy for me. It's quite a long list already. So, and I don't need this total, and maybe assignees could be put on the report columns. I reload it. So, well, maybe looked a bit different, but still, now I realize that maybe I would need to not only see how many issues are resolved, but maybe also the resolution time by each assignee. So I ask agent to do that and load report. And now it's even more messy. Than I have the duplicated columns with average resolution days as another set of columns split by each user. Not. It's, I think it goes worse. But then I decide no, but I will need this as a bar chart. Well, I put it so, and this is also quite poor report now, and I know that I need to use separate axes, because resolution days and resolved issues shouldn't be on the same axis. So I ask for change, and here this agent did a huge change now. At some moment he decided that I don't need the monthly split, which I actually didn't ask at any time. He just provided me as a most likely solution to my problem. But this seems much closer to what I want here. Yes, but then I maybe decide that measures should be stacked by issue priorities, which is also important to know which priorities are resolved by each user. And I load it here. Of course, in this step, my agent lost the separate axis problem. I asked him again, and he did it again. And then for my leaderboard, I asked to order assignees by the total number of resolved issues, and here I have my leaderboard here. I maybe now need to add something like that. No, it doesn't look fine. Yes, maybe just to know, here is stacked bar by priorities and by resolved issues, ordered by resolved issues by users. So that's typical way how we can reach the results we actually need. But from time to time we can get more advanced, and actually AI agents also can read much longer prompts. And that's maybe, if we know, if we can imagine what all things we would like to see on our report, we can create the same, all those requirements right on the same prompt, and the same result we can also reach by writing it all at once. Yeah, okay. It also here this is creativity of AI agent that he decided to write this resolution days as a line. Yeah, but that's not a big problem. So we can that's the way how you can generate your reports without deep knowledge about what all those things that we have here in our data model. You can ask for solutions in prompts here, and this is very by far the most popular agent that eazyBI users are using day to day. But there is another difficult thing in eazyBI. How many users are here? How many are familiar with eazyBI here? Oh, okay, most of you. But those know that we very often need some custom formulas, despite we have a lot of predefined measures in our measure history. And this is a bit exotic language, MDX. There are not too many options how to learn it, and not too many tools that implement MDX. But we have in eazyBI this custom formula editor where we can write some very advanced ways of calculations. So, and let me show an example which often happens, that users need not this. Resolution days is a default measure. It is always available by default, but users often want to say their custom cycle times, and for that we can it's more more often than never, you may ask, you may need to write this measure for yourself here, custom cycle time specific. And my use case, what I wanted, and I just here, and that's what quite often happens, is that if we want to have the average time not from creation to resolution, but from the first transition to progress till the resolution. So I can formulate my requirements, and this is quite a tricky formula for which is I agree it's a bit difficult to learn it, but here I can paste it and create and put it here, and don't forget to apply the decimal formatting here. It shows something different, and the pro tip is here that you always should check what we actually have. And one of the best ways to do that in eazyBI is make this drill through issue, and it will show each issue and measure how each issue contribute to this custom cycle time average. And I'll drill through, and here is a red alarm for me. I would expect that I know that I have 19 resolved issues in that period, but now I have 14 only. Yeah, you see here is 19 issues. So it's obvious that my agent didn't do quite well. Yeah. So and I need to bother him more. That was my experience, and I was as I know MDX, I knew also the problem here. Yeah, because this transition to the in progress, it is also taking the time context from report. And if the transition happened before the months from the report rows, it is empty. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, but that may be not visible. Yeah, I pointed directly my agent that's the problem. So and the formula become a bit longer. Yeah, but in this time when I update, I see different results. But now I know that this is at least correct with the number of issues that I would like to have in my scope. Yeah, that's one use case, and other use case I want to demonstrate here is my favorite thing about JQL, because customers, we love and hate the customers simultaneously who say, hey, I checked your report and my JQL gives another result than your report, and tell me why. And this is an alternative now. You just ask eazyBI assistant, reproduce for me this JQL, please. And that is what we can do now. And here I have my some simple report here without just without anything. Yeah, but I wanted to count issues from Jira. I know now that there are 26 of them in my JQL, and I go to eazyBI assistant and create a new measure here. Yeah, count GQL, and I have my history here. I just said here please count issues and pasted JQL formula. I didn't need to explain anything else here, so that it will execute. So I reviewed it, but yeah, okay, looks fine. Even if I am not fluent in MDX, I can see that it seems covering my label filter. It seems also covering my priority filter, and it also checks the unreleased version for specific project, so it looks fine. And here is also this resolution time. Oh no, sorry, that's not yet. Okay, no resolution time. Sorry, and then this is giving the count of issues by that, and I create now, and happy to see the same 26. So just that I'm quite confident that my JQL is reproduced here without any too much effort for me. So that's those two specific cases I wanted to show. And the MDX assistant is also very popular. And in some cases, when you run the report builder and ask some complicated measure, this MDX formula assistant is invoked from there. And then it may run behind the scenes without your explicit requirement. So, but now we will dive a bit deeper now, because there is another powerful feature of eazyBI, which is eazyBI calculated fields. Yeah, it was. This is somehow similar to those who are from data center. Those know that the scripted fields, but eazyBI uses this calculation which can happen during the data transfer from Jira to eazyBI. It will not impact any data on your Jira instance, but it can pre-calculate some complex things that you will need in eazyBI, and especially for the cases when MDX might not be sufficiently effective. Those formulas in MDX side are very powerful, but they may reach, in some cases, may reach the performance problems, and this custom calculated fields is a typical way how to avoid that. But first use case is actually one more specific custom cycle time. The calculated number of days from issue creation till the latest release date from all release. So you see, issue can be delivered within several fixed versions. Each one might have this release date, and we may decide that the correct way to calculate the cycle time is to find the final version by which this issue is released. Yeah, and then that's quite difficult. It's even more difficult. It's possible, but quite difficult within the MDX. But this is the way how we can do that in eazyBI using the calculated fields. So eazyBI calculated fields needs you to update the data source options here. This is the Jira data source. I import one project here only, and I edit here, and here is custom fields. This tab, custom fields tab, contains, you can select Jira standard fields, but there is a specific option on below that you can add new calculated field, and write your give name, custom cycle X version, I just I know that it will be a decimal because it is a measure here, and here is the difficult part. I need to pre-calculate from Jira ticket how this thing should be calculated. So and here I have also in the history. Yeah, here is my prompt. Number of days since issue creation till the latest release date from all released versions that issue has in fixed version field. Yeah? And it generates for me JavaScript. This is the JavaScript which works on issue JSON. It is during data import, eazyBI takes issue data from the JSON, and we can try to review the code, but we can also always test the result. We can enter a specific issue and try to check if this result is what would according to what we expected. Yeah, it seems fine. Maybe because here I can see this looping over the fixed versions. Yeah, I see that this checks fixed version release date, takes the latest, and then calculates some difference. Yeah, which seems fine for me, and I create this custom cycle time. This custom eazyBI calculated fields also are useful because we can implement another way to apply the JQL filter. Why that happens? Because sometimes users just want to filter off everything just by one click. My previous example, when I calculated it by formula, is not maybe the most useful one. This is one maybe much more useful when I can calculate dimension, giving yes, no, if issue corresponds to my JQL. So I put it as a page filter, and all my reports are filtered automatically by my JQL. And actually here we can do the same. Just for faster forward, I just open it when it is created already. But here I pasted this one. Yeah, and yes, here again I can review the code even if I am not a developer, even if I am not familiar with. This is just a basic programming constructions. There's nothing special. It is using this issue field label and seems fine, and returns yes or no for yeah. I also see that agent have noticed that labels in Jira are case insensitive. Yeah, even though I didn't tell it explicitly, they put it uppercase, but now I see that it is always converting it to lowercase and makes. I can also, if I want, I can check some issue, but okay, let's do it here, and I can select it, and here when I do data import, my custom fields are transformed to my eazyBI model, either as dimensions or as a new measures, or and then just if we wait a second, and now can use my new dimension here, JQL filter, and I can take quick look, and okay, luckily see that in this case I also have the same 26 issue filtered, and when I put it here, then all those filters are applied automatically. For instance, by well, okay, yeah, okay, all issues now here is maybe a better way how to filter, how to use JQL here. And we are just moving forward now to another thing and another assistant. Cell-formatting is those who are working with spreadsheets also knows this practically unlimited options possible, how you can apply your specific colors in your tables or in charts. And here is a short overview of what you can have in eazyBI. Numeric values usually are colored by range, by exact values. Strings by regular expressions. You may also wish to mark top, bottom. You may also wish to draw a heat map. In eazyBI tables, you can draw heat map from numeric values. And all the same can be also reproduced also with not exactly what you see, but by another some advanced calculation and color the cell not by what you see, but what is pre-calculated. And I will show a couple of examples now. How I work at that. And I have prepared reports that doesn't look very nice, but I would like to see. This is some simple table of projects and issue count by project, and I would like to. Well, of course, I can apply some ordering here. I can see some top, bottom, yes, but maybe I don't want to do that. I can do something else instead. I create cell-formatting, and I would like to here. My wish is to create cell-formatting marking top 3 projects by issues created and mark them in 3 different shades of red. So that's, and when I run this prompt, this agent generates also some kind of definition which I can review. And if I it's not so easy to see this formula. It ranks all my records by ordering by issues created and takes top 3 and marks it in some color code. Yeah, looks fine for me. I load it. It generates rules for me. It should be otherwise quite difficult for me to guess. And then I apply it, and I can see some 3 projects marked in different colors of red. Yeah, okay. I may ask. So that's how can I do, and the same I can do also with bar chart. So it's a bit hidden feature, but in bar charts you can also click on this symbol, and here is color. This is you can select static color from those palettes, but this is the same form here for color conditional formatting of the bar chart create. And my choice was yes, a bit specific. No, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Yes, it is. Maybe to mark some top 3 and bottom 3. One's in red, one is in in green and use the not this what I see, but use the resolution time for finding top and bottom projects here. And I load here. I see another some kind of rules generated, and I apply. It's not maybe too visible here, but some projects are marked green, some are marked red. So that's also possible. The short message is that this color coding, color formatting is also available on most of those charts, not only on table cells. And finally, that's short demonstration that those who are sorry, no, not exactly that account. Those who are reporting on different periods, they usually find it not enough that you have it's for most users it's enough to have this weekly and a default hierarchy of quarters, months, and days, but there is another possibility that you can have your custom hierarchy of time here. And I asked my assistant to create custom hierarchy representing my zodiac. So I didn't tell exactly what periods does it actually mean. It is agents have read all the internet; they know better than I do, and here is the idea is that you can actually very much customize how you split your time in different hierarchies. Yeah. And here he actually knows what periods correspond to each zodiac sign, and I generated the new time hierarchy, and I can have this hierarchy and see my can be a good astrologer now to know which is the most dangerous or most favorable zodiac sign in my Jira. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that zodiac calendar year starts at the spring solstice, but that's another thing that some periods of year 2000 splits over the next year, and that's interesting for me. I learned something new. So we are close to finish now, and thank you for your attention. Just one final thing. We like that users use eazyBI and generate their own reports from our front end, but we can never know what are intentions of our users. So, and the new thing is that we can we have now, soon it will be released, this eazyBI command line interface. And what you can do is you can provide this eazyBI as a skill for other AI agents. And here is, I have provided this is a pilot version still, but I have provided this skill for my Claude Code agent. And now he can execute reports, read results, and answer some of my questions here in eazyBI. I would like to ask him something like that, and this agent is now skilled to check my. this CLI needs that I provide some credentials that he can log in and run my reports. Yeah, and then he reads something. Yeah, and can provide answers, do more analytics from those reports than I do, and those analytics are much more better than just this bar is higher than that one. Yeah, which is obvious for that always. Yeah, and yeah, it took some time, but finally I just can ask anything, yeah, and even if I want, I can hear. I can use the CLI to pipe my data to the further agents, and we have done a lot of analytics from our own. Yeah, okay. Then he prints out results, and I see that I have some interesting reports, and I can. What are the most expensive asset models? Because I know that that there is some report about that, and even if I haven't seen the report, I can ask my code agent to do analytics to some judgment of what exactly happens in one. Yeah, it may take maybe some more seconds, yeah, and actually he runs the report, takes the results, and makes some judgment about what is visible on this report. What else I can do if I don't like eazyBI front end? I can pass it further to other and do a lot of automation here with eazyBI CLI. Okay. Okay. Maybe we have some questions here already, or yes, please. Yeah. Oh yes, it is. Then just. Mm. Okay. Then here is my agent run the report and checked what he can see in my report and then do. But we can review later. That's of course possible that agent will not be perfect in this case. Okay. If yeah, you are welcome to visit our booth if you haven't yet. But thank you for attention and see you again. Thank you.